Welcome to the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast, your weekly gateway to the latest news and developments shaping Namibia's dynamic oil and gas sector. It's Friday, 6 February 2026, and I am Tanil Pankoses with the latest news, updates, and insights from the Namibia oil and gas industry. TotalEnergies and Gulf reaffirm long-term commitment to Namibia. NAMCO, SMB Offshore, and NYEF host FPSO Masterclass in Windhoek. Upstream Petroleum Unit joins NIEC 2026 as Namibia nears first oil. Northern Ocean and ICM Group Namibia launch Green Helmet Training Program. Dialogue highlights transparency in Namibia's extractive sector.
The International Association of Drilling Contractors, IADC, will host the IADC Drilling Africa Conference and exhibition from 24th to 25th February 2026 at the Hilton Windhoek Hotel in Namibia. Organized by IADC, the event brings together drilling contractors, operators, regulators, technology leaders, and key stakeholders to address current and emerging priorities in Africa's oil and gas landscape. Under the focus of advancing operational excellence and industry readiness, the IADC Drilling Africa Conference will explore critical themes including local content, global and regional market outlook, bankable contracts for drilling contractors, AI and automation, well planning, well control, sustainability, leadership, and engaging the next generation workforce. This conference is designed to enhance collaboration across industry players while supporting Africa's evolving energy ambitions and competitiveness. Learn more or register at www.iadc.org. Be part of shaping the future of drilling and energy development in Africa.
TotalEnergies CEO Patrick Pouyanné and Galp Chair Paula Oram held a joint meeting with Namibian President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah to reaffirm their long-term commitment to Namibia and provide updates on their new partnership across key Orange Basin licenses. The meeting followed by the agreement that sees TotalEnergies become operator of PEL 83 home to the Mopane discovery, while Galp enters PEL 56 and PEL 91, which include Venus discovery. The partners briefed the presidency on operatorship transitions, upcoming project phases, and expected contributions to employment, skills development, and local industry. For Venus, work continues towards a potential FID in 2026, while a 3-well exploration and appraisal campaign is planned at Mopane in 2026 to advance the projects towards development. NAMCO, in partnership with SBM Offshore and the Namibia Youth Energy Forum, successfully hosted an FPSO Masterclass in Windhoek, aimed at strengthening technical understanding of offshore production systems. The session, facilitated by SBM Offshore FPSO Framing Manager Thomas Lauren, focused on the role of floating production, storage, and offloading units in offshore oil and gas development, offering participants insights into FPSO designs, construction, and operational frameworks. The masterclass attracted more than 110 participants, including NAMCO staff and young Namibians interested in the energy sector, reflecting growing national interest in offshore development. Speakers from SBM Offshore and NAMCO emphasized that initiatives like this are critical for skill development, knowledge transfer, and workforce readiness. NAMCO reaffirmed its commitment to supporting capacity building programs that prepare Namibia, particularly youth, for opportunities arising offshore exploration and future production. Namibia's Upstream Petroleum Unit will participate in the 8th Namibia International Energy Conference 2026, scheduled for April 14th to 16th in Windhoek as the country moves closer to its first milestone. Operating directly under the presidency, the unit's participation signals government intent to actively engage investors and shape upstream policy and strengthen alignment between regulators and industry at a critical stage of the sector's development. Led by Cornelia Shilinga and Deputy Head Carlo McLeod, the unit will use NIEC 2026 to communicate regulatory priorities, governance frameworks, and strategies for sustainable upstream development. Northern Ocean, in partnership with ICM Group Namibia, has opened applications for the Green Helmet Program, a fully sponsored entry-level training initiative designed to prepare Namibians for careers in the offshore drilling. The 2-week intensive program will take place in Walfish Bay from the 10th of March 2026 and focus on health, safety, and environmental standards alongside foundational offshore operational awareness aligned with international requirements. The program will accommodate 12 participants and is targeted at Namibian citizens or permanent residents aged between 20 and 30 years who are new to the oil and gas industry. By offering the training at no cost, Northern Ocean and ICM Group aim to lower entry barriers to support local skills development. Applications close on the 13th of February 2026, forming part of broader efforts to increase Namibian participation in the offshore energy value chain. Transparency and accountability in Namibia's mining, oil and gas sectors were placed under the spotlight during a high-level dialogue hosted in Windhoek by the Eco Dialogue Collective, titled Namibia and the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. The event brought together government, industry, and civil stakeholders to explore how Namibia could benefit from joining the global EITI standard. The dialogue took place at a pivotal moment as Namibia navigates increased investment and governance expectations in its extractive industries. Participation examined how EITI membership could strengthen disclosure, oversight, and public trust, while aligning with President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah's commitment to transparency and anti-corruption. Discussions concluded with reflections on next steps for governance reform, reinforcing the importance of inclusive dialogue as Namibia's resource sectors continue to evolve. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast. If you would like to contribute with news and information, please contact us at info@namibiaoilandgas.com. For more news, information, resources, and updates of the week, visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the top stories driving Namibia's energy future.